In November 2006, I was freezing my nuts off waiting in line to get the brand new PlayStation 3.
It's cold.
A crap ton of cash, and a year later, it's time to look back at the big black money sucker at the root for what it's all about: the games. And what defines a console? The exclusives.
We're not stupid. Just because a company throws in a couple new features, it doesn't make it exclusive. So let's throw Ninja Gaiden and The Godfather out the window.
Yeah, so we played every single PS3 exclusive that is out there to date. So just remember, we have to go with what's available. And keep in mind, a top 10 list is usually made up of good games.
Wow.
So, hey, I'm Stuttering Craig.
And I'm Handsome Tom.
For Screw Attack's top 10 PS3 exclusives.
Number 10. Number 9.
Hey, Handsome Tom.
What?
There's not a game here either.
Number 8.
Now this is a game. Virtual Fighter 5, all the levels, characters, and play so good.
Wait. It's on the 360. It's not exclusive.
Number 7.
Like we said, we've got to go with what's available. And who really cares about Formula 1 racing and Major League Baseball exclusives?
That's a bad omen right there.
Yeah, those are definitely killer apps. I don't know. Maybe we should put them in there.
No, there's a reason why there's only 7 numbers on this list. But on the bright side, the Ridge Racer series is known for its arcade-style gameplay, and when it jumped as an early exclusive to the PS Triple, we were actually pretty impressed.
While not a major step forward for the series, it was still a real solid racing game that includes the ability to customize and take your wheels online. If you're down with crazy drifting and some pretty graphics, Ridge Racer 7 works, especially for a launch title.
Number 6.
It's not a game. It's not even a Blu-ray exclusive. But damn, Superman is freaking awesome.
Superman,
Thank God.
It has a totally different storyline than Superman 2, and come on, who really doesn't like Superman in HD? Yes, Superman 2 is better than Ridge Racer.
Number 5.
At the time, MotorStorm was the best looking game on the PS3, but as good as it looked, there were a few things missing. Like tracks and multiplayer. Don't get us wrong, it's a real fun game that gives you the ability to choose between a bunch of different vehicles, but the lack of options caught everyone by surprise, even this guy.
Sure, online's cool, but play? How about play with buddies? Nah, even without the options, MotorStorm will at least give you a few days of entertainment. And when that gets old, you can at least have fun watching your driver break his right clavicle over and over again. Yay!
Number 4.
Some would say Heavenly Sword is a decent God of War ripoff. We must disagree. In Heavenly Sword, you're a chick. That's totally different!
oh, you poor little thing.
Well, you can't argue with what works, and gamers dig giant combos and beating the snot out of everything in sight. One cool thing you won't see in God of War, though, is the ability to pick things up and guide them using your 6-axis controller. And who doesn't love guiding arrows into someone else's cranium? In slow-mo.
Number 3.
What a fun little game we have here. Bringing gaming's favorite tiger cat thing with crazy weapons and toaster to the PlayStation 3, Insomniac promised some really spectacular visuals, and whew, man, did they deliver.
Throw in all the witty remarks and crazy weapons you've grown to love from the series, and you have the first half to buy on our list. Ratchet & Clank looks beautiful, and using the Blu-ray and cell processing power, hopefully this is a taste of great things to come from the PS3.
Number 2.
The first game the PlayStation 3 could really hang its hat on, Resistance had people stoked about getting the game, even if they didn't know what they were buying. So what games are you gonna get?
I'm going to get one. It's called Residence Fall of Man.
Yeah, Residence Fall of Man was a good game. Jackass.
Although Resistance does have a grayish-brown look to it, we're going to let it slide because it was a launch title and it offered a bunch of different options: co-op, online gaming, and a decent replay value with new weapons to unlock. We look forward to seeing more of Nathan Hale beat some alien ass.
Alright, let's take a quick recap before we get to number 1. Yes, there is no number 10, 9, or 8.
Number 7, Ridge Racer.
Number 6, Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut on Blu-ray. Yeah.
Number 5, MotorStorm.
Number 4, God of Heavenly Sword.
Number 3, Ratchet and Clank.
And number 2, Resistance, Fall of Man.
It's number 1.
If we only had one PS3 game, it would be Warhawk. Why? Because you know that everyone who bought the game can't play it by themselves, so they have to be online. Even with the lack of single player, it's hard to find a good online game on the PS3 network.
Although not the original game we hoped it would be, Warhawk has just about everything you look for in a multiplayer experience to keep you coming back over and over and over again. Tanks, planes, jeeps, mounted guns, and the ability for PS3 gamers to talk shit online with their Bluetooth headset that came with the game. Now, only if there were more games to use it with. Now, this is a game. I love Virtual Fighter 5. All the characters, it looks so great, but
Dude, it's on the 360.
fuck!